So here we go. The Hornet leaves its nest in Bangalore and arrives in Mumbai. Now leaves its nest in Mumbai for a road down the beautiful Palm Beach Road near Sanpada. And let's have a look. The flamingos are not there yet because it's a beautiful flamingo sighting sanctuary that nestles between Sanpada and Belapur. We'll visit there, but as of now I'm heading off to Ulve, which is one of the nodes where the famous Navi Mumbai International Airport has come up, and it's really growing like there's no tomorrow. In fact, the first flight had landed yesterday from Bengaluru to Mumbai. Yesterday was the big day, and it's supposed to be one of the biggest airports. Let you have a glimpse of the whereabouts and the nearby locations of the famous Navi Mumbai International Airport, or NMIA. So you can see there is a whole lot of constructions here. This is Palm Beach Road, and it's always beautiful to cruise along on the alleys and the streets of Navi Mumbai. The roads here are significantly broader, better than Bangalore is what I can say, but of course nothing like the Bangalore weather to enjoy your biking pleasure to the most. And this is where we head, leaving the Palm Beach, going to the Palm Beach Road from the Sanpada signal. And you would have seen a lot of YouTubers filming their videos and doing their bike reviews on Palm Beach Road, because it's a very long open stretch of road. But alas, they have limited the speed to only 60 km/h. And in fact, last Sunday I had only paid a speed challan, and you know, riding a 750cc motorcycle with 91 horses and 75 Nm of torque, it's not easy to ride at 60 km/h. But who will explain to the authorities that either limit the cubic capacity of the motorcycle, then what will enthusiasts like us do, or increase the speed limit, make it safer for bikers? What hell. We bikers cannot get on the Atal Setu, the beautiful ceiling that links the Navi Mumbai to Kolaba. Bikes are not allowed on the Bandra Wali ceiling. Again, bikes are not allowed. Where will bikers like us go? Now we are on Palm Beach Road. You can see the beautiful Palm Beach. There are actually palm trees in the between, and this is something that they maintain really well. Right now the weather in Mumbai is quite pleasant. There are no clouds, but the sun is just about to shine up on your head. And right now it's a cool breeze that's blowing. It's not cold. Bangalore will be cold right now and foggy. It's not foggy in Mumbai, so you can enjoy your ride provided you come back by 10 o'clock, because after that the sun really gets high and hot. But it's always a pleasure to ride along the beautiful Palm Beach Road. It really justifies. I think this is one of the few roads in the country where the name justifies the construction of the road. Hell lot of constructions happening on the left side. Right side is supposed to be a protected land, mangroves, but still some encroachments are there. You can see 60 is the speed limit, alas. On my bike I'm barely twisting the throttle and I'm already at 60, 63. But the good thing about the Hornet is that it cruises along happily, toddles along happily at 60, 70, 80 km/h. It doesn't sweat because it's got a very pleasant nature. And right now I'm in the standard mode. In the sport mode there will be a little more throttle response. Right now it's tweaked down a little bit, the throttle response. So you can see these are the pictures of the flamingos I haven't seen any flamingos. Let's see if we can see a couple of them today. Actually, there's a beautiful lake on the left hand side, a joggers park kind of place you can see, and people come here for the morning stroll. Some jog, some toddle, some walk. Nice healthy place actually, although I do not know how much the pollution helps. Of course, Mumbai is a coastal area, so much of the pollution is taken care of, unlike Delhi. So here we go. Now this thing can really take off if you're not careful with the throttle. 91 horses, you can easily feel it, and everything just, but I have to take care of the speed limit. I don't want any more traffic challans, because ये ना 500 रुपया करके बहुत हो जाता है महीने के एंड में. I had once traveled to Lonavala with my car. 4,000 rupees I had paid for overspeeding. I'm a little crazy with the throttle. I can't control it. See, especially when people zip by you on the 250-300 cc's, you cannot help but show your mettle. The urge is very, very strong. I'm already traveling at 74, so I've crossed the speed limit, and I'm barely realizing that I'm traveling or moving. So sad. But for now, I will let you enjoy the Palm Beach Road. Beautiful greenery on both sides. Actually, there's a creek or sea on the right side. You cannot see it from here. And this goes towards Belapur, and if you turn right, you go towards this is the park I was talking about, a beautiful natural enclave. There's a lovely lake. You can have a walk. People are having a morning walk over there, you can see, and some are jogging, running. See, you can see the lake, glimpses of it. Looks nice, isn't it? I do not know if there are any flamingos here right now. I can't see. Oh, one or two are there. Oh, I can see quite a few actually. Amazing. I don't know if you can see it from here. There are some flamingos. So they've started arriving. Lovely. Sometimes it looks like an ocean of pink, you know, when this place is really full.
Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet that we could see it new. I wanna let you, nothing to do. Let's throw all our worries away. I know that it takes two.
Beautiful road, isn't it? The palm trees in the middle, the greenery is on the left, and not too much of commercial establishments on the road. So whatever is there is on the by lanes.
Kissing like we're only friends.
So that's our stroll. That's our ride on the beautiful Palm Beach Road on a lovely Saturday morning in the month of December. So we have just left Christmas behind. There wasn't much of a party for me this time, but I did enjoy a beautiful ride. I think what can be a better party for a biker than enjoying a lovely ride on a lovely morning. And in fact, tomorrow I'm going my first group ride. For my first group ride in Mumbai with Mumbai Riders Club MRC, and we are going to a place called the Gandharve Lake. I'm excited because I've been traveling in and around Bangalore, but now you will see a lot of places in and around Mumbai since I have shifted back. But yes, the travel from Bangalore to Mumbai, the solo ride of 1,000 kilometers, I started at about 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and I reached about 7 p.m. Pune. So it was a very, very memorable experience which will stay in my memory for a very, very long time indeed.
Listen your heart, but I can sing the world around. But I can sing the world around.
Picking up speed is so easy on this machine. You don't even feel it. The lovely twin cylinder hum, no vibrations at all, and you just feel you could go on and on and on. Lovely piece of architecture, this beautiful 270-degree parallel twin from Honda is. So we are heading towards the end of Palm Beach Road. This is the Belapur signal from where you can take a right to the Navi Mumbai International Airport. We will be traveling that way, and I will show tomorrow's meeting point. We are going to meet at 6 a.m. in the morning, while we are going to go to the Gandharva Lake with my first group ride. You know, I was part of BBB group in Bangalore, and yes, I had made a lot of friends in that group, and we had enjoyed. We had had a lot of beautiful experience traveling to nearby places, some far away, and let's see how my association with the Mumbai Riders Club actually works out. Thanks to social media, it's not difficult to find nowadays a riding group. You can easily locate one. Go to a Facebook or Instagram page and just follow them, DM them, and that's how you join, and that's how I joined. Pretty simple. These are the flower sellers. They make a living selling flowers at traffic signals. Well, here we go towards Navi Mumbai International Airport. Of course, we are not going to go to the airport, but the road that leads to the airport. Now on the sports mode, this throttle can be a little snatchy. You suddenly seem to lunge forward. You get that feeling, you know. But that's the power, the raw power of the parallel twin. And the hum of the 270-degree crank, it's really music to the ears. I don't intend to put an aftermarket exhaust, although I do not know if options have come in India right now, because this bike is pretty new, so there were not too many aftermarket accessories available. Internationally, of course, I had to get the crash guards from Mototalk, but that I had to import. Quite expensive, but even Honda accessories are pretty expensive. Maintenance is quite reasonable, I would say. My first service cost me about 6,000 bucks. That's pretty okay, and same will be for the second service, what they told me after 1 year. So maintaining a Honda is very, very easy, unless you break something or something goes kaput, which is a rare phenomenon with a Honda. I had an absolutely eventless travel from Bangalore to Mumbai, and I was actually I didn't have an AMC, so I was wondering whether I'll face an issue or not if something goes wrong, but touch wood, nothing happened. So this is the road, JNPT road, goes toward JNPT, Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust. So that's a shipping dock, and on the left hand side you can see the Navi Mumbai International Airport, or NMIA. You can see the constructions on the left hand side. Yeah, so that's the area where the airport has come up, and the first flight had landed yesterday. Slowly it's going to become very, very busy.
Every night, every night, every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still try.
And it's a place called Ulve where I'm heading right now. It's very close to the airport, and it's suddenly come up in a big manner, the Ulve node, the junction, just because the airport has started functioning. So this is the road on the left you take. It goes towards the airport, I think. Yes. So there are security checks, as you can see. Yeah. And enough flyovers and constructions happening. So it's going to be a beautiful modern destination in the future. You can visualize it. I think, I don't know why such activity happens around the airport. I don't know. Previously probably they used to happen around a bus stand or railway station, and now it's an airport. Aeroporte, as the French would say it. So we are going on the side of the Navi Mumbai International Airport, Aeroporte, and we are going to a place called Ulve. That's where all the construction frenzy is happening, and all the airport stuff, etc., are supposed to stay there. That's why that node has developed like anything. And our famous Reliance group has got a large ACZ over that area. I do not know how many offices or industries are going to come up, but that's the plan, definitely. That's what an ACZ is supposed to mean, right? I hope it happens. I do not know what the industrial growth rate in India is currently, but it's not very encouraging. Although our GDP is growing, but it's a very skewed growth. Anyways, I don't want to talk finance right now. I'm more interested in riding and enjoying the ride. Yeah. So here you go down, and there is a place you called Vahal on the left. You have to remember, you have to take this turn, otherwise if you miss it, you have to travel a long way and again come back. So from Vahal you take a left, and it's surprising how easily you can potter along the city on this bike, this large big bike. It doesn't look big, it doesn't behave big also, as long as you don't want it to behave big. But yes, it can be a real mean machine. So one of my friends had taken a ride, and he called it wolf in sheep's clothing. I think that's very aptly described, because this bike looks very diminutive, small proportion. It doesn't look very big than a FZ150 Yamaha, but it's got so much power under its hood, something you do not realize unless you twist open the throttle. It's happy to trudge along 40-50 km per hour, even in the sports mode. I'm in the sports mode right now, but having absolutely no problem managing the beautiful sweet nature of this machine. It just potters along, no complaints, no juttering, no shuddering. So this is Ulve. I've entered the Ulve node, and you can see the frenzied construction that is going on both sides. They say it's got a lot of business potential now in case you want to set up your own business. I also feel so, because one thing you have to admire, the Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation, the way they have maintained the city. I think this is something what the Bangalore Municipal Corporation, BMC, should learn. Roads used to be just horrible within the city. There used to be, you needed an off-roader just to handle the Bangalore roads. Outside Bangalore they were fine. So I always used to prefer traveling away from Bangalore. Inside the city I used to prefer my Activa, my scooty, my TVS Jupiter. Easy to manage, lightweight, but the potholes were a menace. Every night,
every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy